Well, I've been discing all weekend. I think I'll disc a little more. Well, I've been discing this whole spring break. Well, that's what spring break's for. Now I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna play disc golf. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson disc golf. Hey kids, we just finished up 2 C-tier tournaments in St. Louis, and now we're driving to Jackson, Tennessee to spend the week with my friend Ryan, who is also the man who introduced me to disc golf. And it's going to be a good time. We're going to prepare for the Kentucky State Championships there. We're going to get a lot of practice in, get a little rest after a long weekend of 2 C-tiers. All day disc golf, Saturday and Sunday. We got pretty wet today in the morning, so look out, we're going to have a good time in Jackson. You guys should stay tuned for sure. It's going to be great. I'm here with Ryan Velick, who about 8 years ago, along with his brothers, introduced me to disc golf. And we're staying at Ryan's house for the week between tournaments down here in Jackson, Tennessee. Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about how much disc golf means to you? And
disc golf came into my life about 6 months before I had met you, and you know, I had unfortunately been laid off, and it was just kind of that time of the season to get laid off, and money was tight, and I ended up, you know, needing something to do with my time and not having a lot of money, and I had a couple buddies that introduced me to the sport, and I was looking for something to get me in shape, and that would be a fun activity that made exercise not seem so much like work. And it's changed my life by having me lose about 110 pounds from my heaviest to my lightest. So it's been a good activity for me, and I enjoy doing it and get the family involved, and good hiking, good scenery, and you meet good people.
I'm glad to be here staying with you. My first time out on the pro tour between tournaments, that we get to stop by and see you. And thanks for changing my life.
No problem, man. It's been awesome.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Well, I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. On our last night here, we're going to be doing a little glow golf in Ryan's backyard. He's got how many holes set up here?
I've got 27 holes between 2 baskets, just playing back and forth between the yard. Got about 3 acres and a lot of trees, so it doesn't take a whole lot of moving the pin or the tee pad to give a different perspective as what your shot's going to be, and kind of did the best we could with 2 baskets and a lot of land. So I guess it doesn't take a whole lot of land to do what you need to do, and if you can just be creative with what you got and use what you got, it's all fun.
And we got the kids, Zoe and Devin, going to help us out setting up this course.
Yep.
So, should be good.
Yep.
Hole 22. I got hole 25.
Hole 21.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Disc golf rocks! Hughes Park, Jackson, Tennessee. Union University Disc Golf Course, Jackson, Tennessee. Oh yeah. Molehill, Jackson, Tennessee. Oh, nice. Tishomingo State Park, Tishomingo, Mississippi. Warrior Ridge. Might be good. Chickasaw Disc Golf Trail. Tushka Run. McFarland Park, Florence, Alabama. Veterans Memorial Park, Florence, Alabama. We're going out tonight to see some live music down here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're going to see our buddy Junior Redwood play. Should be a good time.
And I can't get you still out of a trailer. I don't know what to do. And I can't get you still out of a trailer. I don't know, girl, what I'm gonna do.
Hey kids, I'm feeding a baby flying squirrel here. His name's Alfie. Why am I feeding a baby flying squirrel? Because I'm Hole5 guy. I know how to roll. Ryan, you want to tell us a little bit about this baby flying squirrel and how to take care of him?
Yeah, well, we found Alfie, the flying squirrel, at Molehill Disc Golf Course in Jackson, Tennessee. We were doing some course cleanup, and we cut down a tree that we unknowingly knew that there was a flying squirrel nest. And instead of letting it on the ground to die, we decided to take him in and adopt him and try to nurse him back to health and maybe eventually let him back into the wild. We knew nothing about flying squirrels when we first got them, so we had to do a lot of internet research and found out that we need to feed it some puppy supplement milk made with Espalac out of a 1cc syringe every 2 hours, 6 times a day. And
well, that's how you take care of a baby flying squirrel. We saw all sorts of interesting stuff when we were in Tennessee. A rustic cabin, a foot pedal drinking fountain, Helen Keller's birthplace, a helicopter with teeth, a dumpster fire, a dogwood tray, Buck Snort Pinball Museum. I'm here with Doug Moore, yesterday's pinball in Bucksnort, Tennessee, and we're here at the Pinball Museum. Can you tell us a little bit about why you decided to start a pinball museum?
Oh, somewhere about 5 years ago, Kathy and I were at a flea market and had run into an old pinball machine and had wondered where they all went to. That's what I played growing up. And one thing just led to another, and we traveled around the country picking them up and worked on them at home mostly, played them, and learned how to restore them. And just, like I said, one thing led to another one. We figured we open up a little, retro diner with pinballs and stuff. We let people play them for free, just.
How many pinball machines do you have here?
Here I've got probably 60. At home I've got 50 set up in extra house we have, and then I've probably got about 200 in storage.
What's the most unique pinball machine here?
The most unique one would probably be the Stage Door Canteen. It was the first pinball machine they made after World War II, flipperless, made in 1945. Goober! Get over here. Come on. That's the guard dog.
All right, well, thanks.
You bet.
Well, we had a good week here in Jackson. Me and Chad want to thank Ryan and Janice and the kids for putting us up for the week. See you next time.
See you next time.
We spent the whole week disking with Ryan. We had a real good time. It's time to head up north of here, head up along that line. Oh, we went to Jackson. Guess you'd say we're lucky. Oh, we went to Jackson. Next stop, Kentucky.